Eric Bischoff goes in on Rhonda Rousey for this book that she just wrote called Our Fight.
Crown Wrestling.
Rhonda Rousey is coming out with a book that's called Our Fight. And in this book, she's shredding the WWE to pieces. She's going in on Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis, Bruce Pritchard. She's going in on everybody. And the only somebody that she kind of spared, seemed like to a degree, is Triple H. But everybody else, she's just really going in hard on them. She's saying a bunch of things that I really just don't want to repeat. But she's showing a lot of hostility and anger toward the WWE and everybody that's involved with it. So Eric Bischoff just recently discussed this on his podcast, and he talks about it. And this is what he said. I've never had a real high opinion of Rhonda Rousey anyway. I mean, in MMA I did. I really enjoyed watching her. Nothing but respect for her background in judo and the fact that she could transition into MMA and did really well for a while. But when she got knocked out by Holly Holm, that was it. That changed her dramatically. Even her character, her personality, her character in the UFC, she was just whiny. When they brought her into the WWE and made her a babyface, it didn't make sense to me because she's not a babyface. She's a much, much better heel. But they wanted to cast her as a babyface. It was a square peg in a round hole for Rhonda because she's not a performer. She's not an actress. Although she's done some acting, she's getting better. But for the most part, she's an athlete trying to become a performer. At least she was in WWE and she wasn't able to pull it off. So, number one, she was miscast and I never really felt like she really wanted to be there. I always had this feeling. It doesn't mean I'm right about it, but it was just my feeling that she was in it for the payday. She wasn't really passionate about what she was doing. I think when Holly Holm knocked her out, she lost her passion for just about everything. She was there for the money. That was my impression. However, right or wrong, to hear this all now, it just sounds so bitter and so angry that I kind of feel the way I felt about her when she lost to Holly Holm in UFC. When she just came out and was blanking about it. Look, you got knocked out. And she got knocked the blank out. I've been there. I know how it feels. It is not a great feeling, especially when you go back and watch it over and over again and know that the world is watching it over and over again. I think something changed in her. I never had a word or conversation with her. I don't know, right or wrong, but it's just the way I feel. The vibe I get from her. She's a bitter, angry woman. Hopefully she'll sell a lot of books. I think she's burying herself. Well, this is a load that he just put out on her, you know. He's not the only one that said that he believed that Rhonda Rousey really didn't want to be there. In fact, Teddy Long just did a recent interview and said that he got the same vibe from her. That she really just didn't care, pretty much what he was saying, that she just didn't care about nothing in the back. But, you know, it's tough to call here because there are a lot of people that are kind of coming out and saying that they have had bad experiences in the WWE. In fact, Rhonda just said that Bray Wyatt told her that the company is going to treat you like a piece of meat. Get whatever you can get from out of it and just move right along. Get out while you can. So Bray Wyatt told her that. So it may be some validity in what's going on. You know, a lot of people are complaining and they having issues with what they're seeing, what they're facing, and the way a lot of the rules is going, and somewhat of a monopolization that they're saying that WWE is having over their lives. Pretty tough, but she wrote the book and it's going to be released. in early April. So we're going to see as she goes more into detail. But this right here, Eric Bischoff is really letting her have it. Let me know your thoughts. What you think about Eric Bischoff going in on Rhonda Rousey? Like, share, subscribe. Crown Wrestling.
Crown Wrestling.
Subscribe.